Wait, I need to order food. You girl hungry. I'm always hungry these days. I'm always hungry. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In case you're new here, hi, my name is Wabosha and welcome to the Slay Squad, the illest, the realest, the bestest squad ever. I have really missed filming makeup tutorial for you guys. It's just hit me that I might have makeup on my braces. Let me tell you guys, lipstick on your teeth is bad. Lipstick on your braces, that stuff looks hideous. Anyway, so today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys new tips and tricks that I have learned to make your makeup unmovable. Unshakable will last you from 8 a.m. 8 p.m. from when you leave the house and you go back. And it is inspired by the day I went for the Insta market. You all know I like that rich auntie glow, you know, that just looks like you drink your water, you mind your business. But unfortunately, rich auntie glow does not last the entire day. It is the rich auntie glow because rich auntie will enter her nice car in the morning with AC, leave the car, enter another building with AC. When you're running up and down the entire day, rich auntie makeup is not, it's not realistic. So the day of the Insta market, I had my nice glowy makeup look on, and let me tell you guys, 2 hours in the sun because I was a vendor, my makeup was looking terrible. My smile lines were just greeting everybody, and underneath my eyes my makeup had settled so much. So for this tutorial, I'm going to show you guys how I've learned to adapt to do my makeup in a way that it won't move and is still friendly to my dry skin. So yeah, let's get straight into that video. Quick interruption to this week's video to tell you guys about the sponsors of this week's video, Skillshare. Thank you so much, Skillshare, for continuously supporting this channel. And in case you are new here, Skillshare is an online learning community that is basically built and tailor-made for creatives. If you go on there and you scroll through, you will find so many diverse and unique courses that you can pick from. And the good thing is, some are short and some are really long, so you can pick what you want to do. And also the good thing is you don't have to finish them in one sitting. You can maybe do one class today, another class tomorrow. It's really nice. So in line with today's theme, which is foundation that stays all day long, you can check out a lady called Jefferson. She also did a simple everyday makeup look that lasts on day, and it's on Skillshare Premium. But not to worry, because in the description box I have a link where the first 1,000 people get to try Skillshare Premium. So yeah, rush to the link, register, and check out Miss Jefferson's class. And after your free trial is complete, you only have to sign up for $10 a month. Okay, so the category today is no smile lines and makeup that is unmovable. You know, the kind of makeup that you want to last the entire day, that will not embarrass you like I was embarrassed the other day. So number one, definitely primer. You do not want to skip your primer, and not just any primer, you guys. The primer that you use needs to really help, you know, with what we're trying to achieve, because the glowy primer is all fun and games, but it unfortunately cannot keep your makeup intact the entire day. So the primer that I'm going in today is by Maybelline. This is the new Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser, and you guys are just going to see in a second how pore erasing this looks. Like literally after you put it on, your skin looks airbrushed completely. So personally, I prefer to do this with a brush, but you can do it with your hands. And I'm not sure how visible it is, but my skin just looks very, I don't know, like, can you see the difference? I really hope the difference is visible, but the skin looks really airbrushed right after this. It's not glowy, so unfortunately it won't give you like that dewy skin finish that I love very much, but it will keep the makeup in place. And the other thing that you want to do is you want to make sure you put, I'm just putting some of it on my brush, just a tiny dab, and I'm going in with it where my smile lines are, because it'll go in there and just fill up the cracks that are right there. And I do the same underneath my eyes nicely, just to fill up any lines that might be there, almost like tuna ziba kiraka basically is what we're doing right there. So the second important thing is the foundation that you use. My most favorite foundation is the Tint Idol by Lancome, but then it gives you that rich anti-glow, but then it also settles in my smile lines a lot, just like a lot of foundations that I've tried. Honestly, very many foundations that I've tried don't settle in my smile lines. The one that I had tried before this one that I'm about to show you is the Revlon one. Revlon also really, it did a decent job, but for me, this MAC foundation, this is the MAC Studio Fix Fluid in the shade NC50. This foundation has kept my smile lines in check, especially when I combine it with that Maybelline Pore Eraser. It does the damn thing. Let me just show you guys. Unfortunately, no pump on this foundation. I'm aware that you can buy it separately. I've just not gotten to it yet. Then we blend. Now you see right there, already the foundation just covers my smile lines really well. By now, if I was using a different foundation, you could have just seen a crack right there. So yeah, this really helps. Just look at how flawless that blend is, and my smile lines, non-existent. So this tutorial is not only about the smile lines, it's about generally making your foundation to be unmovable. You know, this is my unmovable foundation routine. So as we go on, I'm just going to keep on showing you more tips and tricks. For me, I really like to contour using a foundation stick. The foundation stick that I'm using is by BLACOPL in the color Suede Mocha. I just take a bit over there and around my big ass forehead. Next up, we have the highlighting. I like to highlight with 2 different shades. You don't necessarily need to do this. I just feel like I prefer how the blend looks like if I go in with a color that's closer, just like a shade lighter, closer to my eyelids, and then as we go down, it gets lighter as opposed to it just being light out of nowhere. So for the first shade, I'm using the FitMe concealer in the shade number 45. And then another thing you want to do, so that your concealer can last longer, is you don't put it too close to your eye at the top. You want to put it a bit lower and then you blend it upwards, because you don't put too much product right here, because then it will settle inside the lines, you know. Help your makeup help you basically. So just, I don't put too much like that right there. You see, I'm leaving enough space to blend upwards, so like that. And then for the second shade of concealer, I'm going in with, this is the Maybelline, what foundation is this?
You're not ashamed of yourself. Are you not embarrassed? This is really embarrassing.
For the second lighter shade, I'm going in with this Maybelline concealer. I don't know why I'm forgetting the name of this concealer, and it's not been written anywhere, but it's the one with the sponge tip at the end. This one is more full coverage compared to the other one, so if you prefer a more full coverage concealer, this is what I'd recommend. I'd also just in general recommend this concealer. I love it. It is awesome. It will cover all your problems, take away your debts, everything in this one concealer. So I'm just going to put that like that, a bit of it there, down the bridge of my nose, and just a dab on my chin like that. I'm doing the most currently, but you get the point, yeah? Just like that. So makeup that lasts the entire day, unfortunately, is matte. And I'm saying unfortunately because I have dry skin, and my dry skin does not care about matte makeup. Basically, the way your matte lipsticks will last longer is just the same thing. But if you have dry skin, you just always end up feeling so tight and like your skin is not moving. So this step that I'm doing next is going to be essential if you have dry skin. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with a hydrating setting spray. Then I'm going to use this to help to blend my setting spray. If you have oily skin, on the other hand, you want to use a setting spray like this one. This is my current favorite matte setting spray. I got it from the 25th Hive. I will link everything down below in the description box, so be sure to check that out. So yeah, if you have dry skin, use something that's a bit more hydrating. If you have oily skin, then you want to go with something a bit more matte like this one right here. And the thing with setting sprays, they're meant to work with your product, so they work better like right now if I spray them and then use them while blending my makeup. You can also use it like the way I was blending my foundation before. You can also spray at that point and then blend it together with your makeup, because that's how your setting spray works best. So for this step, I'm just going to use the hydrating setting spray. Wow, isiniambie inaisha. Whew, there we go. And then we're going to start blending. I'm going to start blending the darker contour. This is, I use it more as a bronzer than as a contour. Okay, hold on, don't panic, we're not yet done with the blending. I just want to put you guys on real quick. The other day I got a pack of beauty blenders. The big ones are 1, 2, 3, 4 plus this 31.5, and then there's 3 tiny ones at the bottom. Here's how the dirty one looks like. The whole jar goes for about 700 and something on Jumia. Just type beauty blenders or check in the description box. I will link them if they're still available, because when I told you guys on Instagram, I saw that a bunch of you went out, bought them, so they may or may not still be available. By the way, shameless plug, do follow me on Instagram, such you cannot miss such awesome plugs. The tiny ones, I was really interested in getting like the tiny ones like this to blend underneath my eye and on my eyelid, but then unfortunately they're harder than I would have preferred. The bigger ones though, they're soft, and I like my beauty blenders really soft. So if you prefer firm beauty blenders, this pack is not for you. Powder, really essential if you want your makeup not to move. You can't skip powder and just go waltzing around, and then 2 hours later you're like, oh my god, why do my eyes look like that? Because you did not powder. So you cannot skip powder. The one that I'm using today is the SACHA Buttercup powder. I have had this one powder for so long. So yeah, if you're looking to buy the SACHA Buttercup, just buy it. It will last you forever, like for years, ever, especially if you don't do a full glam bit every single day. So first I want to go in and just make sure everything is blended. You don't want to set an area that's not blended, so just go back in, make sure there's nothing settling in any lines, and then dip that in there. I like to dab the excess on the back of my hand, and then I just place it there. Do the same thing on the other side. And then my smile lines as well. And also basically I'm putting this everywhere that we put the concealer. Bringing in my magnified mirror because we're not trying to be clockable, and clockable period. And then what you want to do is just press the powder in to your skin completely. Again, if you have dry skin, don't put too much powder on, and also don't bake. Baking is when you leave the powder on there for so long. So just press it in immediately afterwards. So if I want a more glowy makeup look, I will dust the excess powder off. I won't press it in, but because I just want my makeup to last the entire day, I'm going to press it in. Powder. Wait, I need to order food. You girl hungry. I'm always hungry these days. I'm always hungry. Oh. Pizza? I think so too. Okay, so now we've set underneath our eyes, but we need to set the rest of the face as well. I'm going in with my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless powder. I really need to try the MAC one because it looks like it also makes your skin just look so nice and flawless afterwards. Yeah, definitely need to try that. And also I'm using the powder to blend around where we put the other powder so that there's also no lines of demarcation from that as well. I feel like all those powders have really dulled out the bronzing stroke contouring that I did. So I'm going to go in with another powder. This is by Sleek. If you're not new here, this is what I've used for the longest time. And I'm just going to go in there to return that contour that we put in. I also go in closely around my hairline. Again, just to look like it's my own scalp, is my own head, and I'm not walking around in someone else's. Like that. I can do a bit around the nose and again down here, just to make everything blend better. If you have a double chin and you want to get rid of it, you can also do the same like that underneath, and it just makes you look a lot more sculpted down here. Catfish. It's the season. So you want to do all your powders at this step right now before we do the setting. So that means blush as well. I'm going in with this blush right here in the shade Dusty Rose. It's a really old blush from LA Colors. It has little glittery reflective specks, so I'm using that because we're going to be looking so matte. I just want to have a bit of glow, you know, on my cheeks. So this has the color plus kidogo mshinos right over there. So I do that there, then go a bit boop boop on my nose. Not too much on your nose, you don't want to look like you have a homa, but then like that. Wow. And now we want to lock everything in place, and this is a setting spray. It's called Slay All Day because honey, you are going to slay the entire day. So I shake it up first and I spray it generously. Just wait and see. Like that. Then conditioning my face. The nozzle is really nice. It doesn't deposit large amounts of spray on your face at a time. So yeah, you don't have to be worried about that. Then again, you want to lock the setting spray in. So you just go in with your beauty blender and lock it in. Then while my face is still tacky a bit from the setting spray, I'm going to go in with a highlight. This is the DEMIGOLD palette. Oh, the brand is DEMIGOLD NAIROBI and it is the Glow Power Highlight Palette. I'm going to use, let's use this gold one right here. There. Wow, this highlight is really nice and fine. It blends really beautifully. The makeup shop that I got it from, however, closed, so I'm not sure exactly where you can get it, but I guess you can always just search DEMIGOLD NAIROBI and hopefully the brand still exists because it was affordable. I think it was 15 or 1800 for the palette and I've had it for forever. Love it. Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to finish up my eyes with you guys. Let's do it. Let's do it because we've not done a makeup video in a while. To line my eyes, I'm going in with the Inglot liner. This liner as well does not move. It will last you forever, like for real, it does not move. So I'm just going to use this to line my waterline. Okay, so my eye shape is like that. Like that. I don't know what other way to explain it other than like that. So what I like to do is go into my inner tear duct and just put a small line just to really accentuate that shape like that. I have to look forward. Not too much. Just like that. I'm not even sure whether it's visible to you guys, but I really find that it really accentuates that shape that I have. So next up, we're going to do lips. And don't act as if you didn't know I was going to pull out a nude shade. Very predictable. First, I'm going in with a lip liner. This is the LA Colors lip liner in the shade dark brown. All around. For the lipstick, I'm going in with Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink in the shade Fighter. This is number 175. Again, we want our makeup to stay intact, and the Superstay Matte Inks will give you 24-hour wear. So yeah, definitely. I don't think this is the shade we were going for. But can we make it work? Okay, so this shade is a bit more orange than I prefer it to be. So we are going in with matte ink in the shade 255. This is Chai Genius. It's a bit lighter. At the center, oh my god, this lipstick smells so good. Just try and lighten that shade a bit. That's better. I like that better. Does it look cute? You guys think it's cute? I hope so. Ooh, and the hair is on. On some days, I'm really in love with Keisha. Keisha is the wig. But on other days, I'm not sure about it. Today's one of those days I'm not sure about it. But you know what? This tutorial is not about my hair. I hope you enjoyed the tutorial. I hope you learned a thing or two while you were watching it. Yeah, if you have any more requests, please leave them down below in the description bar. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you're new to this channel, please subscribe down below for new videos every week. Always remember to work hard and have good intentions. Until next time, bye guys.